Better.
Nana Kwekwade.
Kwesi Desmond Islam.
Abdurrahman Fadlan.
You're welcome. That's our team from Dahin Shelley and our team from Ketasco MA Basic. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Nyapo Princess Akofa, Basic 9.
I'm Otto Pius Owena.
I am Nyapo Benedict Edem.
I am Esau Okan Willina.
You are welcome. Okay, so only 4 rounds stand between them and the next round. So let's see how we go. Dahin won the ballot and are going to go first with round 1. Are we ready, gentlemen? Right, you have 8 questions to answer in 2 minutes. When we get to the end of the round, if you still got some questions that you've passed on, I will repeat the question and you can try again. All right? Your battle is between the clock and yourselves. Your time starts after I've read the first question. Question 1. On what day, month, and year was the United Nations Organization, the UNO, founded?
Pass.
Second question. In which state was the UNO founded?
United States.
No, I'll come back to that. 3. Who was the 7th Secretary General of the UN?
Kofi Annan.
Correct. Which country colonized Algeria?
France.
Which country colonized Cape Verde?
Britain.
Incorrect. Question 6. Which country colonized Burundi?
Britain.
Incorrect. Which country is believed to have invented football?
China.
Incorrect. Question 8. Who was the Greek goddess of love and beauty?
Athena.
Incorrect. So your past questions. Question 1. On what day, month, and year was the UNO, United Nations Organization, founded?
1947.
That's incorrect. In which state was the UNO founded?
New York.
Incorrect. It was California we're looking for there. And which country colonized Cape Verde?
Portuguese.
I'll give that to you. Portugal is correct. And the others you already attempted. That brings us to the end of the round. Okay, well done to Dahin Shelley International. Ketasco, the same for you. Question 1. Which day, month, and year was the Organization of African Unity, the OAU, formed?
Pass.
Pass. Question 2. In which city was the OAU formed?
New York City.
Incorrect. Question 3. Who was the first president of the AU?
Pass.
Question 4. Which country uses the following currencies? The zloty,
Pass.
the riyal,
Saudi Arabia.
correct? The naira,
Nigeria.
correct? The sky and thunder god of the ancient Greek mythology
Zeus.
is correct. Who is the most successful female tennis player in the world in the open era?
Pass.
Okay, so we're going to go back to your passes now. Which day, month, and year was the OAU, Organization of African Unity, formed?
24th January 1947.
Incorrect. 25th May 1963 we're looking for. In which city was the OAU formed?
Geneva.
Incorrect. It was Addis Ababa we're looking for. Who was the first president of the AU?
Mohamed Gaddafi.
No, Thabo Mbeki is who we're looking for. Your next pass was the currency zloty. Which country?
Pass.
Okay, and the final one, who is the most successful female tennis player in the world in the open era?
Pass.
The answer to that one was Serena Williams. That brings us to the end of that round. Well done, Ketasco. Okay, so at the end of round 1, Dahin Shelley School have 30 points and Ketasco MA Basic School also have 30 points. Okay, so before we move on to round 2, we have a newbie on the Ketasco team. Please introduce yourself.
Ekwesika Eyisi.
Welcome, Ikuya. Okay, so round 2 is the R-cubed round. Questions are focusing on reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer will attract a penalty of 5. If a school gets the answer wrong or decides not to attempt it, it is passed onto the other team for a bonus to the competing school for a maximum of 5 points, or a deduction of 5 if you get it wrong. So if it's your question, you get 10 points. If it's a bonus, you get 5 points. And any wrong answers is -5. Are we all clear on that? Okay, so I'm going to start this time with Ketasco. You get the first question of this round. You are to choose the antonym of the word highlighted here from the choices I give you. Okay? First question. An important element of any good dance party is music with a great beat. Element is the word we're looking for the antonym for. Your options are A, integrated, B, component, C, part, D, nullity.
D.
D is correct for your points. Well done. Dahin, you get the second question. Same preamble. We're looking for the antonym. I am trying to eliminate mice in my house by using traps and poison. The word for the antonym is eliminate. Your options are A, dispose, B, subsume, C, eradicate, D, remove.
Subsume.
Subsume is correct. Question 3, same preamble, Ketasco. An important element of any good dance party is music with a great beat. The word we're looking for here, however, is important. Important. So A, fundamental component, B, part, C, basic, D, peripheral.
D.
D is correct for the points, 10 points there. Dahin, the last question of this type. My techniques for baking bread are slightly unusual. Technique is the word we're looking for the antonym for. A, accomplish, B, strategies, C, maneuver, D, ineptitude.
A.
A is incorrect for the bonus, Ketasco.
D.
D is correct for the +5. Right, so Ketasco, we're moving on to the next set of questions. The preamble here is choose the odd one out. I'm going to give you a sequence of words and you tell me which one is the odd one out. Okay? Your words are subsequent, prior, previous, older. Odd one out.
Older.
Older is incorrect for the bonus.
Subsequent.
Subsequent is good for the +5. Well done, Dahin. Dahin, your question. Same preamble. Odd one out. A, sparse. B, verdant. C, thriving. D, lush.
Lush.
Lush is incorrect. Ketasco for the bonus.
Pass.
You're passing. Right? We're looking for sparse. Sparse. Same preamble. Ketasco. Satisfactory. Apposite. Deficient. Sustainable. Odd one out.
B.
B is incorrect. Dahin for the bonus.
Satisfactory.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for deficient. The last of these questions. Dahin, you get the options here. Odd one out. Heed. Discount. Motive. Benefit. Odd one out.
D.
D
Yeah.
is incorrect. Ketasco for the bonus.
Pass.
We're looking for B, discount in that one. Right, so we're now moving on to the maths questions. Ketasco, you get the first of them. Are we ready? The average age of a family of 24 members is 132 years. If the age of the youngest member is 22 years, the average age of a family at the birth of the youngest member was what? Is it A, 75, B, 110, C, 100, or D, 95?
110.
110 is correct for the 10 points. Dahin, your maths question. In Abel's opinion, his weight is greater than 76 kilograms, but less than 83 kilograms. His sister doesn't agree with Abel, and she thinks that Abel's weight is greater than 71 kilograms, but less than 81 kilograms. His father's view is that his weight cannot be greater than 79 kilograms. If all of them are correct in their estimation, What is the average of the different probable integer weights of Abel? Is it A, 67, B, 68, C, 72, or D, 78? 30 seconds.
Pass.
Kitasco?
Pass.
Very loud. The answer we're looking for there was 78. Listen clearly to the question. There were huge hints in there. Right. Kitasco, your question. Rakia can do the 12 times the actual work in 72 days, while Hannah can do the 1/2 of the original work in 6 days. In how many days will both working together complete 6 times of the original work? Is it A, 20 days, B, 25 days, C, 30 days, or D, 35 days?
30 days.
30 days is correct for 10 points. Right, Dahin, last question for you now. Ernest and Bismarck are 2 workers. Working together, they can complete the whole work in 20 hours. If Ernest worked for 5 hours and Bismarck worked for 17 hours, still there was half of the work to be done. In how many hours does Ernest's work alone can complete the whole work? Is it A, 17 hours, B, 23 hours, C, 34 hours, or D, 37 hours? 30 seconds.
34 hours. 34.
You are correct. 34 hours is the correct answer. Kitasco, another maths question. The curved surface area of a circular cone with a slant height of 10 centimeters and a base radius 10.5 centimeters is what? Is it A, 110 square centimeters, B, 330 square centimeters, C, 190 square centimeters, or D, 200 square centimeters? 30 seconds.
330 centimeters.
You are correct. Well done. Dahin, your question. The curved surface area of a circular cone is 308 square centimeters. Find its base radius if the slant height is 14 centimeters. Is it A, 7 centimeters, B, 14 centimeters, C, 12 centimeters, or D, 9.5 centimeters?
7 centimeters. 7.
More confidence, you're correct. 7 centimeters. Okay, Kitasco, your last question of this round. A small village of 1,000 people requires 75 liters of water per head per day. They have a water reservoir that measures 20 meters by 25 meters by 15 meters. How many days will the water in the tank last?
1 day.
1 day is incorrect. Can I pass it over?
Pass.
Pass.
It's 100 days we were looking for, 100 days. Right, last question of this round. That goes to Dahin. A school provides milk to students daily in cylindrical glasses with a diameter 7 centimeters. If the glass is filled to a height of 12 centimeters, how much milk is needed to serve 1,000 students in a day?
Pass. Pass.
You're passing, okay.
Pass.
You're also passing. We were looking for 46.2 cubic centimeters. Okay? That brings us to the end of the R cubed round. That's cracking. All right, so at the end of the R cubed round, Dahin Shelley School score 15 points, Kitasco Basic School score 40 points. A round of applause.
Are you a motivated student interested in English, mathematics, science, and computational thinking? You want to stay competitive with hundreds of thousands of smart students from across the globe? Welcome to the Ghana Olympiad Academy. At the Ghana Olympiad Academy, we give access to students from grade 2 to SHS 3 to take part in international Olympiads. Candidates prepare and sit these exams online and get the chance to qualify for the Olympiads in rotating host nations across the world. Some of the international Olympiads include the International Junior Math Olympiad, Vanda Science Olympiad, Kangaroo Math, Igbo English Olympiad, Design Thinking, Robotics and Computational Thinking, amongst others. Join the Ghana Olympiad Academy today and catch up with the rest of the world academically. Go to www.ghanaolympiadacademy.com or WhatsApp 0570-898-762 for more.
Right, third round. Please listen to the rules. Questions are posed to both schools. Schools can buzz in at any time while I'm reading the question. You can get 10 points if you get the correct answer, but a deduction of 5 points for the wrong answer. The question will then be fully read and immediately passed to the other school for a chance of a bonus worth 10 points for the right answer, but again, a deduction of 5 points should they get it wrong. Are we all clear on that? So 10 points if it's correct, 5-point deduction if it's incorrect. Are we ready? Fingers on the buzzers. First question. A person has to push with greater force to begin moving a heavy crate across the floor. However, once the crate has begun to move, the person can push it with less force in order to move the object across the floor at a constant rate. Which of the following best explains such a phenomenon? Is it A, the coefficient of static friction is greater than the coefficient of kinetic friction, resulting in a greater frictional force before the object has begun to move? B, the coefficient of static friction is greater than the coefficient of kinetic friction, resulting in a greater frictional force after the object has begun to move? Or C, the coefficient of kinetic friction is greater than the coefficient of static friction, resulting in a greater frictional force before the object has begun to move? Or D, the coefficient of kinetic friction is greater than the coefficient of static friction, resulting in a greater frictional force after the object has begun to move?
D.
D is incorrect. Right on the bell.
A.
A is correct. A is correct. Question 2. What is the main difference between the electromagnetic waves used by a radio and those used by a cell phone? No? The answer is the wavelength is the difference. Or if you said the frequency or the period, I would have taken that. Question 3. The skin's capacity for elasticity, characterized by its ability to stretch and then return to its original state, is attributed to the presence of a specific component. This component is crucial for maintaining the skin's structural integrity and resilience. Among the following options, which one is largely responsible for providing the skin with its stretchable and recoil properties? Is it A, melanin, B, carotene, C, collagen, or D, keratin?
D.
Nana?
Keratin.
Keratin is incorrect.
Pass.
Brilliant. I heard you. Collagen was the answer we were looking for there. Collagen. Okay, question 4. Which of the following is not a function of the hypothalamus? Is it A, regulating involuntary movements, B, regulating body temperature, C, regulating hunger and salt cravings, D, regulating blood pressure?
C.
C is incorrect. Okay, time is up. We were looking for A, regulatory involuntary movements. Question 5. What term is used to describe a disorder that is transmitted genetically from parent to offspring? Is it A, heritable, B, chronic, C, congenital, or D, communicable? Yes. A is correct. A is correct. Question 6. The smallest non-divisible unit of a covalent compound is referred to as what? All right, we were looking for molecule. Molecule. Question 7. Which of the following is closest to the percent of Earth's water that is in the form of ice? Is it A, 1.6%, B, 6.6%, C, 11.6%, or D, 16.6%? Okay, I was looking for A, 1.6%. Question 8. The Earth's core is believed to be composed primarily of what element? Right, that's you, Dahin.
Iron.
Iron is the correct answer, Dahin. Question 9. The giant impact hypothesis holds that this body may have been created in the aftermath of a collision with the planet Theia. This body is home to dark basalt plains, which tricked ancient astronomers into believing they were made of water. The Sea of Tranquility, the landing point of Apollo 11, is
The moon.
You are correct, the moon. Final question of this round. To measure the contribution of time dilation to this effect observed in light, Ives and Stilwell set up an experiment using canal ray tubes. In general relativity, this effect explains a cosmological effect described by Hubble's law. This effect, named for an Austrian physicist, was first hypothesized viewing binary stars and the color they emit. For the point, name this effect where an observer records a different frequency because the emitter is moving, best exemplified by a car driving past a stationary pedestrian. Yes.
The Doppler effect.
You are correct. The Doppler effect is correct from Dahin. Right, that brings us to the end of round 3. Let's see what the scores are looking like. Right, so at the end of the STEM round, Dahin Shelley School scored 30 points and Kitasko School scores 5 points. A round of applause, please. Well done to both teams. Okay, so we're going to move on to round 4. This is the one-on-one round, now dubbed the G Money round. In this round, each school will receive 50 Ghana cedis from G Money for every correct answer they give. To get your G Money wallet now, dial *422#. The rules of this round: we're going to pit specialists against specialists in the subject areas of English, maths, science, and general knowledge. For each right answer, you score 10 points. There is no deduction in this round for the wrong answer. Are we all clear on that? So may I please have only the English specialists stay and the others please leave. Thank you. Right, so welcome to round 4, the one-on-one round. We have a new contestant in Dahin Shelley School. Please introduce yourself.
I am Nuruddin Mubashir.
Welcome, Nuruddin. Okay, 2 questions on English. You are to spell correctly by providing the missing letters. All right, so where the missing letters are, I will replace with dash, dash. Are we ready? I'll give you a definition to help you as well. The word is spelled as follows: B-I-B-L-I-O dash, dash, I-L-E. This is a person who collects or has a great love of books. Missing letters, please.
N and E.
You should have buzzed though, but no, that's incorrect. Time's up, Nuruddin. We were looking for a bibliophile, so the missing letters were P and H. Okay? Same preamble. I will give you dash, dash for missing letters and then the definition. So tell me what the dash, dash is. Okay? Don't forget to buzz. Dash, dash, T-E-C-E-D-E-N-T. It's a thing or event that existed before or logically precedes another. Yes, Nuruddin.
D-E.
Incorrect. Akushika.
P-E.
That's also incorrect. I was looking for antecedent, so A-N is what I was looking for. Thank you, my English specialist. Thank you. Off you go. May I have my mathematicians? Thank you. Okay, so for maths, we have Princess from Kitasco and Rahman for Dahin. Are we ready? First question. During an annual sale, Best Price offered a store-wide discount of 20%. Mrs. Helen, who is a member of the store, was entitled to an additional 10% discount on top of the discounted prices. What was the total discount Miss Helen enjoyed? 30 seconds. Princess.
70%.
That's incorrect.
30%.
That's also incorrect. I was looking for 28%. 28%. Second question. There are a total of 665 blue and red pens in a box. And the number of blue pens to the number of red pens is in the ratio of 3 to 4. Some black pens and green pens are added into the box. For every 5 red pens that are in the box, 12 green pens are added. In the end, the number of blue pens and black pens is a quarter of the number of red pens and green pens. What is the ratio of the number of black pens to the number of green pens? Right, that's Rahman.
2:1.
That's incorrect. Time's up. It was 1 to 24. Okay? Thank you, mathematicians. May I please have the scientists, please? The scientists. Welcome, Nana Kweku for Dahin and Benedict for Kitasco. 2 questions. Are we ready? Yeah? This organ is coated with a mucus-rich alkaline fluid from Brannet's glands. Projections in this organ are flattened in celiac disease. This organ is divided into the ileum, the jejunum, Nana Kweku.
The small intestine.
You are correct. Small intestines. Second question. Washington Irving popularized the myth that people believed in this theory until Christopher Columbus sailed the Pacific Ocean to get to the West Indies. For the point, name this conspiracy theory that alleges the world is not actually spherical. Nana Kweku.
It is that the world was actually flat.
You are correct. The theory that the world was actually flat. Otherwise known as the flat earth theory. Thank you, scientists. May I have my social scientists for the general knowledge round, please? Right, so I have Pius for Kitasco and Desmond for Dahin. 2 questions. Can you both see the screens?
Yes.
Remember to buzz in. A picture is going to show up on the screen. For 10 points, you need to give me the name of the individual you see there, please. You're not sure? His name is Sam Altman, and he is the OpenAI CEO. Okay? Second question. Another picture is going to show up on the screen. Identify this South African goalkeeper. You've not been watching the AFCON? His name is Ronwin Williams. Managed to save 4 penalties out of 5. Amazing feat. You don't know him? Never mind. That brings us to the end of the 4th round. Okay? Can I have the other contestants on the stage, please? Welcome back. Let's see what the score at the end of the 4th round is. Okay, so we are at the end of the 4th round, the one-on-one round, also dubbed the G-Money round. And in this round, Dahin managed to make 100 Ghana cedi from G-Money. Well done. The scores are now 20 points to Dahin Shelley School, and Kitasco were not able to score in this round. A round of applause for them, please. Right, so we are at the end of this contest. Let's see who is going through to the next round. Okay, so at the end of this contest, we have Kitasco MA Basic School at 75 points, but going through to the next round is Dahin Shelley School with a score of 95 points. Well done to Dahin Shelley. A round of applause to both teams, okay? Okay, so after the first contest, we have Dahin Shelley School going through to the next round with a score of 95 points and a G Money wallet amount of 100 Ghana cedi. We'll see you in the next contest. Thank you.
G Money, Obiara, G Money. Yeah, bear 422 high. Yeah, money transaction, papa. Yeah, bear 422 high. Yeah, bear G Money. Yeah, bear 422 high. Yeah, money transaction, papa. Yeah, bear 422 high. With G Money on every mobile network. Oh, hey, B.I.G. Chatum with G Money on every mobile network. Oh,
G Money, B.I.G. Chatum with G Money.
Okay, welcome back from the break. I'm Evelyn Dejapong. I'm your hostess for today's episode of Sharks Season 7. We have two more schools vying for a place in the next round. They are Eden Montessori International School. Please introduce yourselves.
Nana Kwesi Ajimamba from Bonny.
Lian Wuni.
Kayla Addison.
Nelly So.
Welcome, Eden Montessori. Please, a round of applause for them. And our second team is GIU International Christian School. Please introduce yourselves.
Also, Jimmy Asare. Joshua Mills.
Fifi Duncan Williams.
Josiah Huakwe Adams.
You are welcome, GIU International Christian School. Please give him a round of applause. All right, so 4 rounds stand between them and the next round. Our first round is the right corner round. Each team gets 2 minutes to answer 8 questions. If you're unsure, pass, and I'll come back to it if we have time. The team that won the ballot was Eden. So Eden, you are going to start with this round, okay? 8 questions, 2 minutes, and your time starts after I read the first question out. In which year did South Africa host the World Cup tournament?
1996.
That's incorrect. 2010 I was looking for. What was the original name for the Cape of Good Hope?
Pass.
You're passing. What is the most common native language of South Africa?
Swahili.
That's incorrect. I was looking for Zulu. How many countries does the Nile pass through? The river Nile. How many countries does it pass through?
Pass. Pass.
You're passing. Okay, I'm going to give you a country. You tell me the capital. Gambia.
Pass.
Georgia.
Pass.
Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Correct. Botswana.
Gabor.
You are correct. Your passes. What was the original name for the Cape of Good Hope?
Cape Verde.
No, it was the Cape of Storms. How many countries does the river Nile pass through?
11.
11 is correct. Country and capital, Gambia. Okay, your time is up. Capital of Gambia is Banjul. And the capital of Georgia is Tbilisi. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. All right, that brings us to the end of the round for Eden. Well done, Eden. Right, GIU International Christian Academy, are we ready? All right, I'm going to give you the country, you give me the capital. Eritrea.
Asmara.
Correct. Norway.
Pass.
Tanzania.
Dodoma.
Correct. Estonia.
Tallinn.
Correct. Which is the most spoken language of the African continent?
French.
Incorrect. I was looking for Swahili. When did Ghana last win the African Cup of Nations?
2006.
We wish. 1982. In which African country can we find the Serengeti National Park?
Kenya.
Incorrect. Tanzania. Which African country's flag features a white star on a light blue background?
Somalia.
You're correct. Your pass. One and only pass. Capital of Norway.
Oslo.
You are correct. That brings us to all the questions attempted and the end of the round for GIU International Christian Academy. Well done to both teams. We're just warming up. Let's see what the scores look like at the end of round 1. Right, so at the end of the first round, Indian Montessori Learning Center have got 30 points, and GIU International Christian Academy have 50 points. Okay, so we're moving through to the second round. The second round being the R-cubed round. Okay, we have a newbie in GIU. Please introduce yourself.
Derek Ihenetu.
Welcome, Derek. Okay, so in this round, here are the rules. The areas of question are going to be on reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If a school gets an answer wrong or decides not to attempt, it will be passed on immediately for a bonus to the other school for a maximum of 5 points for a correct answer or a deduction of 5 points. So basically, if it's your question and you get it correct, it's 10 points. If it's not yours and you get it correct, you get 5 points. All wrong answers, minus 5 points. Are we clear on that? So the first team this time will be GIU, and your question is based on the following. Please listen to the preamble. Choose the odd one out. Your words are campus, quadrangle, schoolyard, or gyration. Odd one out.
Gyration.
Correct. Eden, same preamble. Odd one out. Cast, flung, holden, tossed. Odd one out, please.
Holden.
Holden is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, GIU. Aggregate, categories, sections, groups. Odd one out.
Aggregate.
You are correct. Aggregate is the odd one out. The last of these type of questions go to Eden. Enact, cancel, annul, revoke. Odd one out.
Revoke.
Revoke is incorrect. For the bonus?
Enact.
Enact is correct for a +5. Okay, GIU, your question here. So I'm going to spell a word for you, but there will be some missing letters. I will give you a definition, and you give me the missing letters in the right order. Are we ready? Okay. Dash, R, E, dash, O, S, I, O, U, S. Defined as being mature, especially in mental development. Missing letters, please.
PNC.
PNC is correct. Please be a bit more confident for me, all right? Confidence, please. Same preamble to Eden. E, dash, D, A, E, M, O, N, I, dash. Meaning producing happiness. Missing letters, please.
Pass.
You're passing?
Pass.
You're passing as well. The word we were looking for was eudaimonic. So we're looking for the letters U and C. Okay, so your question now, GIU. Same preamble. D, E, M, I, T, A, dash, dash, E. Meaning a small coffee cup.
Pass.
You're passing. Eden, care to try for the bonus?
Pass.
You're passing as well. We were looking for demitas or demites. So the missing letters were SS. All right, Eden, your question, the last of this kind. C, H, A, U, dash, dash EUR. A person hired to drive a private automobile.
Double F.
FF is correct. Chauffeur was the word we were looking for. Right, to the first of the maths questions. So this preamble carries through for the next two questions. So please listen. First one going to GIU, but the preamble is for both questions, okay? Cards are marked with the numbers 1 to 25 and placed in a box and mixed thoroughly. One card is drawn randomly from the deck. Your question, GIU. What is the probability that the number is a prime number?
9 out of 25.
You are correct for 9 out of 25. Same preamble to Eden. What is the probability that the number is divisible by 3 and 5?
One out of 25.
You are correct for 10 points. 1 out of 25. Next question to GIU. A car depreciates by 10% each year. If the car is initially worth $20,000, find its value after year 1.
18,000.
You are correct for 10 points. 18,000. Eden, your question. A bookstore offers a 20% discount on all books. If a book originally cost $30, what is its discounted price?
$24.
You are correct. Nana Kwesi, you were a bit too tentative there. Correct, correct. Okay, GIU. Which of the following sets of 3 numbers could be the side lengths of a triangle? Is it A, 5, 5, and 10? Or is it B, 4, 5, and 11? Or is it C, 9, 3, and 7? Or is it D, 13, 14, and 28?
5, 5, and 10.
That's incorrect. For the bonus.
C.
C is correct. Okay, your question, Eden. 5 points are given in a Cartesian coordinate system, where P is -1 and 3, Q is 0, -4, R is -2, -1, S is 1 and 1, T is 3 and -2. 4 of these 5 points are vertices of a square. Which point does not belong here?
T.
Repeat for me.
T.
T is incorrect. For the bonus, GIU?
S.
S is also incorrect. I was looking for P, which is -1 and 3. Right, penultimate question goes to GIU. Some ladies are standing in a circle. The teacher makes them do a head count. Talata says 1. Her neighbor says 2, and so on. If they count in a clockwise direction, Sophia says 6. If they count in an anti-clockwise direction, Sophia says 9. How many ladies are forming the circle?
Pass.
You're passing.
Pass.
You're passing as well. 13 ladies we were looking for. 13. Final question of this round goes to Eden. Regina places some points on a circle and then connects them in a sequence to make a regular polygon. She adds up the interior angles of the polygon. By mistake, she misses out one angle and obtains the sum of 432. How big is the angle that she has overlooked? Okay, the time is up for Eden. GIU?
Pass.
You're passing as well. We're looking for 108 degrees. 108 degrees. Right, that brings us to the end of the R-cubed round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. All right, so at the end of round 2, Eden Montessori Learning Center scores 35 points, and GIU International Christian Academy scores 45 points.
never stops until the job is done. Turn your home and business into an internet highway and experience the revolution of working and playing without limits. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh to sign up for MTN Fiber for Home and Business today.
G-Money, Obiara, G-Money. Yeah, better for two high. Yeah, money transaction, papa. Yeah, better for two high. Yeah, better G-Money. Yeah, better for two high. Yeah, money transaction, papa. Yeah, better for two high. With G-Money on every mobile network. B.I.G. Chatum with G-Money on every mobile network.
G-Money, B.I.G. Chatum with G-Money.
Right, so we move on to the STEM round. We have a newbie on Eden's side. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Namche Kwame.
You are welcome, Yameche, for Eden Montessori. Okay? STEM round, please listen to the rules. Questions are going to be posed to the schools and to both schools here. Buzz in at any time if you think you know the answer. If you get it correct, you get 10 points. If it's incorrect, you get 5 points deducted. The question will continue to be read if it's not been finished for a potential 10 bonus points for the other team. Again, an incorrect answer attracts a -5, penalty points of 5. Are we ready? Fingers on the buzzer. You must buzz in first. Wait for me to call you before you answer. Are we clear on that? Okay? Right. First question. In a chemistry lab, a group of students is discussing spontaneous chemical reactions. One student poses a question about Gibbs free energy, a thermodynamic quantity that indicates the amount of energy available for a reaction to do work. The student asks, if a chemical reaction occurs spontaneously, what is the sign of its Gibbs free energy change? Is it A, positive, B, negative, C, 0, or D, constant? No one wants to try. Is B, negative? Negative. Question 2. Fingers on the buzzer. Which element derives its symbol from the Latin word aureum or aurum? That was Eden.
Gold.
Gold is correct for the 10 points. Question 3. In a chemistry discussion about acidity and ionization, a student asks about a specific type of chemical species. This species is characterized by having 2 hydrogen atoms that can be ionized. What is the best term used to describe such a chemical species? Is it A, bivalent, B, dihydronic, or D, binary acid? Yes, Kwesi, Eden.
B.
B is incorrect. For the bonus?
Pass.
Okay, we're looking for C, diprotic. Question 4. Meiosis is significant for sexual reproduction as it leads to the formation of genetically diverse gametes. What is the name of this process that introduces genetic variation during meiosis but does not occur during mitosis? Is it A, replication, B, translation, C, transcription, or D, recombination? You don't want to risk losing points, huh? The answer is D, recombination, sometimes called crossing over. All right, question 5. This scientist's theory provided a foundation for the field of evolutionary biology. Who is this eminent scientist who posited the idea of natural selection in the book On the Origin? Yes, GIU.
Charles Darwin.
You are correct. Charles Darwin is who we were looking for. Charles Darwin. Question 6. There's a specific type of electrical insulation that plays a crucial role in the functioning of many neurons. This insulation enveloping the axons of these neurons is essential for the efficient transmission of nerve impulses. What is the name of this insulating material? That's
Myelin sheets.
You are correct for myelin. Well done. Well done. Question 7. The Earth's magnetic field is most heavily influenced by electric currents within which of the following layers of the Earth? Is it the inner core, the outer core, the asthenosphere, or the mantle? GIU?
Mantle.
Mantle is incorrect. For the bonus, Eden?
C.
C is also incorrect. I was looking for B, the outer core. Question 8. Which type of electromagnetic energy is least likely to successfully pass through the Earth's atmosphere? Is it X-rays, microwave radiation, ultraviolet radiation, or radio waves? GI.
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet is incorrect. Eden, for the bonus? Rays in that one. Our penultimate question. One of the following was not among the evidence cited to support the theory of continental drift. A. The continents fit together. B. Similar fossils on South America and Africa. C. And Africa. A, B, C, or D. Okay, we're looking for D, which is similar bathymetry of the sea floor on the opposite sides of the mid-Atlantic ridge. Last question of this round. For the points, name this group of elements, such as radon and xenon, that are GIU.
Gases.
You are correct. The noble gases is correct. Right, that brings us to the end of the STEM round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. Okay, so at the end of round 3, Eden did not score any points, but GIU, International Christian Academy, scored 20 points. Right, so we're moving on to the final round of this contest. This round is the one-on-one round, dubbed the G Money round. In this round, the school will get 50 Ghana cedis for every correct answer they give, courtesy of G Money. To get your G Money wallet, dial *422#. We are going to pit our specialists against our specialists in English, maths, science, and general knowledge, and you answer 2 questions for potentially 20 points, 10 points per correct answer. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer. We're going to start with English. May I have our English specialist stay? And the others, please excuse us. Thank you. Right, welcome to the one-on-one round. We have Leanne versus Derek. Please buzz in. Wait for me to call you before you shout out the answer. Are we clear on that? Okay. So, first question. Which word defines one who can use both feet equally? Is it ambidextrous?
Ambidextrous.
That's incorrect, Leanne. I'll continue. Articulate, ambipedal, or bionic?
Ambipedal.
Ambipedal is correct for 10 points. Your second question. Which word defines one who can endure pain without showing it? Is it A, stoic, B, hardened, C, repleted, or D, innervated?
Stoic.
Stoic is correct, Derek. Well done to our English specialists. Right, can I have my mathematicians up here, please? Right, welcome our mathematicians, Kayla and Joshua. Are we ready? Okay, first question. Alice bought some beads from a shop. The number of red beads thrice the number of blue beads. The number of blue is twice the number of green.
3/2 is to 2.
That's incorrect. 15 seconds, Kayla. Kayla is giving up. Right, it's 6:1. It was red beads to green beads, not all three, Joshua. Okay? Right, second question. If x to y is equal to 1 to 4, and x to z is equal to 2 to 5, what is the ratio of x to y to z? Kayla.
1:4:5.
Incorrect.
2:4:5.
That's also incorrect. I was looking for 2:8:5. Okay? Thank you, mathematicians. May I have my scientists up here, please? Right. Science questions, please. Going to Nyameche and Josiah. Question 1. For the points, name this portion of the cell made up of proteins embedded in a phospholipid bilayer, which functions to separate. Josiah.
Cell membrane.
You are correct, Josiah. Cell membrane. Second question for the scientists. The interior angles of a simple one of these mathematical objects add up to the product of n minus 2 and 180, where n is the number of sides of one of these objects. The faces of a polyhedron are made up of, for the point, what two-dimensional shapes with straight line edges? Josiah?
Polygon.
You are very correct, Josiah. A polygon. Thank you to my mathematicians. Can I have my social scientists up here, please? Welcome, Nana Kwesi and Oswald. You have 2 questions on general knowledge. Fingers on the buzzer. Identify this university campus. Oswald.
Legon. Ken
Nana
UST.
Kwesi. Incorrect. Right. Oswald, I was looking for the University of Ghana. Legon is a big area. So I can't give you that one. I'm sorry. Right? Second picture. Again, look at, I'm sorry. This one, you're going to listen to an audio and identify the person speaking, please.
Nakiyat.
You are correct. Nakiyat. Wow. Okay, may I have all contestants on the stage, please? Right, all too soon, we're at the end of that contest and the end of the one-on-one round, the G Money round. All right, so at the end of this round, Eden Montessori did not score. GIU International Christian Academy scored 50 points and are taking home a grand total of 250 Ghana cedis pair of G Money. I could hear somebody in the audience calculating. Right, so that brings us to the end of the contest. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like at the end of the contest. So at the end of this contest, Eden Montessori Learning Center scored 65 points. And going through to the next round, GIU International Christian Academy score 165 points. So well done to both teams. That brings us to the end of today's program. My name is Evelyn Ejapong. We'll see you next time.
The Day Show is sponsored by Onga.